1980s. So hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
During this.
Oh, I love your shoes.
I love your walk.
You're not
Hello?
Hello?
No!
Hello?
Motherfuckers! I've got a machete in this bag, okay? Hi. Listen, I don't like talking on the phone, alright? Is that alright with you, motherfucker? The ad said, Ursula, sexy college girl, your place or mine. Attractive, 36 22 36, 877 0217, escorts. It was accompanied by a black and white drawing of a long-faced girl with a dangling cube earring, the hint of campy 1960s. I brought my money for the ad, which started out costing $40 and later $80, to Milky Way Productions, which was the headquarters for Screw Magazine and Midnight Blue, which was mildly pornographic public access show back in the 1970s. Not only wasn't there any internet back then, there weren't even answering machines. I lived in a residential hotel and received my personal calls on the house phone. Every night I'd unplug the phone. Otherwise, there'd be men calling and hang-ups all night long. If I left the phone plugged in, some guy would have inevitably called.
Hey Ursula, I need a blowjob.
Even if it was 5 in the morning, I usually slept till noon. Jimmy, my bisexual boyfriend who lived downstairs, used to call me midday on the house phone, when I'd often be giving a blowjob or doing it doggy style. Without skipping a beat, I'd grab the handset, telling him breathlessly, I'm busy. Can I call you back later? Then I'd get back to the action. No apologies to the guy for the brief interruption. My life back then was boogie nights, New York style. No palm trees, just dog shit, trash, and bums. During the 1970s and early 1980s, I was a high-priced call girl, porno film actress, and fag hag. Bob, my roommate, made a feeble attempt to be a hustler but wound up becoming my pimp because it was easier. It was 1974 and Gotham's worst financial crisis, except for this one now, but worst financial crisis ever was in full force the year I flew into town. Life was grittier, rents were cheaper, though they seemed expensive at the time, and the hard-scrabbled, graffiti-splattered urban landscape was exhilarating and made us feel like pioneers. Back in those days, you had to be brave and tough to live in New York, and everyone outside of the city wondered why we were there, including my family. I landed in New York from Boston to work in fashion and film, and although I intended to find work in those fields, I also needed to pay the bills right away. When the dollars came rolling in, I supported my gay pimp and his friends, and blew it on punked out get-ups, glam makeup, and nights out in clubs and expensive restaurants. I dyed my hair fuchsia, and hung out at the Mud Club with the B-52s, and partied at Studio 54, seated on the couch next to Andy Warhol, Truman Capote, and Liza Minnelli. I was dancing under the neon Coke spoon on New Year's Eve 1979, and no, I wasn't a druggie, I drank gin. One of my first day jobs was working in the tumultuous office of Al Goldstein's magazine, Screw. Al was on the phone with Hef and Larry Flint on a daily basis. Cable TV sex star Robin Bird and legendary porn actor Ron Jeremy would periodically stop by to say hi. Making my way in this world, a suburban middle-class 20-something girl, was like being Moll Flanders in a picaresque novel, although my journey traversed the underbelly of Manhattan. As Lou Reed said, I took a walk on the wild side.
You! You're not Jerry Disco!
Listen,
motherfucker!
Shut the fuck up!
What the hell are you? You're a tramp! You're a fucking tramp, man! Get out of here! You're a tramp! Fuck you! Fuck you! Get out of here! Get out of here! Crack hole! Crack hole, mother tranny! Who is that? I don't even know. He's some crazy person. I say he. You don't know. He doesn't look like me. I mean, of course, he's a little thinner than I am.
You're
but
hotter.
He's just, well, okay. He's okay, but he's not, me. Anyway, well, he did a good job. Sort of. I was actually hoping for a little bit of music. I don't know where. I mean, there's a woman somewhere with music, and my music is very important to me. Disco, I got a couple of go-go hoes that want to dance with me, so I don't know where they are, but they can come out here and just flank me. Go-go hoes. Pretend. I'm on the old generation studio. You guys wouldn't know about that. I'm sure you're all quite young. So anyway, these are my go-go hoes. And we don't have any disco because, and also I had planned a slideshow, but we're going to do some audio-visual. I want to actually do some fundraising for Happy Ending. Anybody want to do some Happy Ending audio-visual, let me know. But anyway, I'm going to read I'm actually working on, I've been doing writing for a while, failed short stories, etc. But I've been doing, I cover, my editor is over there. I want everybody to stare at him. Adam Rapp. I call him Wade, but I'm from Boston, so he's right there. He's fabulous, and I write for him and the Bash Compactor and other art stuff. So I'm just really pleased he's here. But anyway, I'm going to try to feebly read this thing because I'm a senior citizen and I can't really. That's why I had my friend, who's very pretty, read my stuff because I can't see this. But I'll do the best I can as an old person. Anyway, but I just want to say one thing. In 1974, when I come here, things were different, but they're still the same. I would say that all people are prostitutes. We're all prostitutes because we want money. This culture is unfortunately, I'm a socialist, which is not very popular in this culture, but I think that everybody is a prostitute, and I would say, I made my choice. Could I be a housewife and live it with some husband, or could I be single and make some fucking money on my own? That's my choice. So, okay, I decided that I did not want to pretend that I love this guy just because it was easier. So I would say that all of us are prostitutes, and you can tell me different. How many people work at jobs you don't like? Raise your hand. Hello? Hello? You all do. Well, most of you do. Once in a while you like certain things about the job, but let's put it this way. Unfortunately, this culture is based on money, so all of us are hoes, and some of us are crack hoes, and some of us are just regular hoes. And I support all of you. And I would once say, I think that women should pay for sex more, but they don't have enough money because they're not paid equally. However, someday they will be, but right now they aren't. Okay, there's my wannabe, but he looks great. He's much prettier than me, I won't deny it. Okay, the Jerry Visco wannabe. But anyway, we're all crack hoes, we're all hoes, we're all want to do stuff, but does that mean we have to stop talking? No. Is that the hook? If you have a hook, feel free. Okay, all right. Anyway, so feel free. Yeah, that's Eddie Kendricks. Keep on trucking. But anyway, I just want to say that we're all hoes, but I just want to quote my favorite feminist hoe, Valerie Solanas, who's dead right now. Yes. Men are walking dildos. Hello? Walking dildos. Now, I don't really blame that because I think sexuality is a good thing, and if a man has that spirit, that's good, and that's why there's something to be said for that. And even if you're a lesbian, okay, get the energy, and she was a lesbian, but men are walking dildos, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm going to keep going on my story, which was interrupted. In my heyday, the money came fast and easy, and I brought whatever I wanted. We're talking taxis, Dom Perignon, Yves Saint Laurent, suits, jaunts to Paris, and other not-so-cheap thrills. I have to say, I'm not a big druggie. I know it's boring, but that's why I look so good right now. If I were, some of my friends were on heroin or whatever, not me. I'm like a love junkie. Unfortunately, I fall in love with every asshole in town. That's what's kept me going. Keeps me going and keeps me flushed. Anyway, the rent subsidized my gay roommate who didn't work, though he wanted to be a photographer, Bobby Rashan. My average earnings during the years I advertised in Screw was about $1,000 a week tax-free, which in the 1970s was a heck of a lot. All right, I don't know, maybe we should shut the music up. People are starting to talk. I'm like a very like,
Cut the music!
hello? If you got, I can stop now, but anyway. I don't like when people talk when I talk and I'm violent. I'm motherfucking violent. I want to say that my last name ends in a vowel, and you know what? Don't fuck with me. Do not fuck with me, man. Okay, I'm a girl, but I'm a tough motherfucker. I used to, when I was in New York City, I would go up the subway stairs thinking, okay,